How's it going, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, shapes, and forms? Welcome to another edition of Animu Wut Do. Today, we're talking about anime openings and endings, and pictures unrelated. I scrambled to find a photo, and I was like, I want something music related, and then I ended up with a picture of John Kirstein yelling and blushing while Party Sardine stares him down. Yeah, it like I said, picture unrelated. But welcome to another episode. Like I said, we're talking about anime openings and endings. As always, I'm Greg, and I'm joined here by May. Say hello.
Hello.
And I'm joined here by Mira. Say hello.
Um,
I think every episode you've done that. I was thinking about it because this is totally not like the 20th time we've recorded. That's an exaggeration, but it's totally not the first time we recorded it. And I'm like, you say bomb every episode, and I just laugh at it because that's your thing. But yeah, like I said, we're talking about anime openings and endings. Being the fact that we are weebs. And being the fact that we love music in some way, shape, or form, we figured it'd be cool to do another top list. And this time we're going to be doing a two-part list, which means it's going to be a two-part episode all about anime openings and endings. And more specifically, our top favorite anime openings and endings. And I am super excited to talk about this list. I'm going to kind of give you a little breakdown of what's going to go on. That way we don't have to kind of like do this again on the second episode. So basically what's going to happen is we're doing these top lists. Now Mira and I, we're like huge music connoisseurs. I mean, like, it's insane. And May can even attribute to whenever she looks at my iPod, she's all like, how do you have all this music? I'm like, because I just like music a lot and I can't help it. But like, we're huge music connoisseurs, so we have both Mira and I have top 10 lists, and they're ranked from you know, like what a usual top 10 would be, from like least best personal favorite to best personal favorite, which makes no sense. We have a ranked list, and I think we have some honorable mentions here and there as well. But May, on the other hand, she is a what's the word? She's a casual listener. She doesn't like she likes music. She loves music. She's like, oh yeah, that's catchy. That's great. I like it. But she doesn't like, she's just more of a casual listener and stuff like that. So we figured it'd be cool that, you know, Mira and I, we have the ranked list. So what May's going to do is that, like, for this episode, since we're focusing on, like I said, it's a two-parter, so we're going to focus on openings first. I probably should have said that earlier, but yeah, we're going to do openings this episode, and then next week we're going to do, or next episode, because it's every other week, I totally forget, but next episode we're going to talk about endings, and there you go. But like, we're going to have May start it off, not right now, but we're going to have May start it off. She's going to tell us about 5 openings that she absolutely loves, and then Mira and I, we're going to talk about our ranked top 10 lists that we love, of music that we love, of, you know, openings and whatnot. Then the next episode, we're going to just jump right on in, and May is going to kick it off with talking about her top favorite endings, and then Mira and I will go into our ranked lists. So like, Mira and I are gonna have the ranked lists, May's gonna have the not ranked, but hey, here are 5 songs that I absolutely love, and then those are 5 songs, or those are 5 openings I love, and stuff like that. So you'll get it as we go along. I'm kind of sucking at words and stuff like that. I hope that makes sense. You'll see it as we go along. So alrighty, so we'll go ahead and just kick it off to May. So go ahead and tell us about your 5 favorite openings.
Okay, so I have Flyers from Death Parade.
Good choice. Good
I have We Are from One Piece and Share the World from One Piece.
Oh, you have 2 from One Piece? Nice.
I don't know how to say it in Japanese. I wrote the English version. It's called Core Bases Metamorphosis from Umaru-chan.
Can I say that that's an intense name for that show?
And then I have Colors of the Heart from Blood Plus.
Nice. I don't remember the opening of Blood Plus because I think I only saw 3 episodes, but I remember
It's like the second one.
Oh, it's the second opening.
Yeah, it's not the first one.
So it's absolutely a song I have not heard yet.
Exactly.
I say all I've heard is that the first opening and ending, and then Diva's song. That's all I've heard from Blood Plus. Which apparently that's a really sad song, but I have no clue what it's about. But yeah, cool. There you go. Those are some awesome. Why am I not surprised you have One Piece on there?
Because I like it.
Because you're One Piece trash. Absolutely. That's awesome. That's funny though.
should we not be surprised that she has One Piece on there, or should we not be surprised that she's got 2 of them from One Piece?
I don't think I'm surprised that like One Piece is the one show that she not only has on the list, but she has 2 songs from. That's pretty fucking great. I love it. I love it though. We're not making fun of it. It's really funny, and I love it. So,
Yeah.
And hey, Bradio, Flyers. It's a good song. I can't wait to see him in December. It's gonna be cool. Alrighty, so we'll go ahead and go right on over. I'm gonna hand it right on over to Mira. She's gonna give us her ranked top 10 list of anime openings. Go ahead.
Okay, well, My number 10 is the opening, or yeah, the first opening from Air TV.
Oh, nice.
That is such a feelsy show.
What's the name of the song?
Tori no Uta.
Oh, okay, so it's a Japanese name, but I would not be able to pronounce it.
Probably.
Right.
Okay, my number 9 is Nirvana from Inaboku SS.
I've never seen that show.
It's so good.
What's it about? Like, I know it's about music.
Saw an AMV for it at AX.
What was the AMV?
It's the one with the, I can't remember the song, but it was the really hot pretty dude, and it was the chick with the long purple hair, and he's actually a demon and she's actually a demon.
Oh, okay. I remember that. Okay, I remember that one now. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so
Yeah, my number 8 is Tank from Cowboy Bebop.
Ooh, nice. Good choice. That's a good fucking choice.
Gotta have at least one classic on there.
Nice. I got a couple classics on mine, but we'll get to that.
My number 7 is Hit in the USA from Beck.
Oh! I totally forgot about Beck on my list. I totally did. I feel bad.
Oh no.
I feel bad. I feel bad. Oh, but that's cool though. That's awesome. Good song. Good song.
And my number 6 is Orpheus from Udapri.
Which song was that one? Is that the first one, the second one, the third one?
The first one.
It's the first one? Because they have like a billion songs, because that's an idol boy show, so naturally there's a billion songs in it. Just nominate all of Udapri for number 6.
Basically.
Right. I think, May, you would
It's
agree
the
with that,
entire
right?
show, even character songs.
Right. Even fucking, what's his name? What's Miyano Memoru's character in that show?
Ichinose.
Ichinose. Doesn't he sing like Amazing Grace at one point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nominate that as well for number 6. So number 6 is Miyano Memoru singing Amazing Grace from Uda no Prince Sama. It's not an opening or an ending, but it's just a song that deserves to be on there because he gives us all Amazing Grace.
Number 6 is just the entire Udapri soundtrack.
Yeah, you're right. Nice.
Okay, and then my number 5 is Flyers from Death Parade.
Good choice. Good song. Which, if you want to go into detail about some of the reasons why you love these songs, absolutely go for it.
My number 4 is Unravel from Tokyo Ghoul.
Wow, that was number 4. I'm excited to hear what your top 3 are if that's number 4. That's good. That's good, man.
My number 3 is Dried Up Youthful Flame from Free Eternal Summer.
Damn. Nice. Okay, I could see why for you Unravel beat out, or what's beat out by that, because that's a good song. Anything Old Codex does is good. Just make that apparent.
Yeah, basically number 3 is all of Old Codex's songs.
Oh, number 3, the whole EP, Dried Up Youthful Flame. I had the EP, but then I lost it. It's a good EP. It's really good.
Yeah, it is. And then number 2 is Renegade from Gangsta.
Are you serious? You'll see why I'm reacting that way for number 2. That's a good song, though. That's a good fucking song. I love it. Now, do you have honorable mentions for this list?
Yeah, let me go back up on my list. First honorable mention is Guns N' Roses from Baccano.
Nice.
It's kind of similar in style to Tank, but
Right, yeah.
yeah.
It's jazzy.
And then another honorable mention I have is Questions from season 2 of Tower of Jiraga.
I haven't seen that show, but apparently it's good.
Those openings, the opening animation literally has nothing to do with the show.
Oh, wow.
Like, it has the characters in a modern setting, but the entire show is just basically an RPG.
Nice.
Another honorable mention I have is Inner Universe from Ghost in the Shell.
Ooh. Ooh, nice.
Rip Raiga, never forget.
Nice one.
Another one I have is Unlimited from Samurai 7.
Nice.
Then Obsession from Dot Hack Sign.
Never seen that. There's a lot of shows on here I have not seen, but apparently music is really good. So if it has good music.
Then the last honorable mention I have is the opening to Future Diary, which is in a really weird sort of. I don't know if that's supposed to be Japanese. It doesn't look like it half the time.
Oh, really?
Like the first word does, but the second word doesn't. So
Oh, that's weird.
yeah, it's a weird opening.
So hey,
So then finally, my number one, which
what
beat
is it?
out Renegade.
What is it? I'm excited to hear.
Do you know Tsubasa from Attack on Titan?
Oh shit! The second opening?
Yeah.
I agree with this. I am happy with this decision. Why? I'm going to ask this because I'm sure if anyone comments on this, they're going to ask this question. Why did you choose that over the first opening?
Because they're both really intense and everything, yeah, but for some reason the second opening seems to fit the show a little more than the first. Because, I mean, the first is just to get you to kind of feel like for Aaron's cause, I guess, but
Yeah.
the second thing is all like the theme of the show.
Right, well, because it doubles as Levi's theme, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, okay, like, I've looked into it since then, but it's like, I think in general it's like the theme of the Survey Corps, but it's more kind of centered around Levi, kind of. But it's like,
yeah,
that I love it. I think I think Josh Greeley was talking about it on a panel last year, and for those of you who don't know, he's the English voice of Armin. He was talking about why he loves that song so much, and both him and Matthew Mercer were like, yeah, like it's this song that like it's like a rally cry for the second half of the show, and it's like there's a lot of shit going on, and lyrically the song matches the tone of the second season like perfectly, but it's like it's a rallying cry that everyone could just be like, fuck yeah, I want to be a part of that. Which I agree with, but no, I totally get it, and that may or may not be on my list as well. So awesome, that's cool. So now I'm gonna talk at you for the next like 10 minutes because I'm probably gonna go into like explanation as to why I love each of these songs. So starting off number 10, kind of a high school classic for me, Paper Moon from Tommy Heavily from Soul Eater. It's the second opening to Soul Eater, and I could have put the TM Revolution song on there, and it's a good song. Don't get me wrong, I love TM Revolution, but there's a lot of personal memories of Paper Moon that make me like really happy, and I love it. And I'm like, anytime I hear that beginning part with like the guitar feedback with the one riff going and the drums starting, I'm like, oh my god, that's high school. Like, that's why I put it on there, and I absolutely love it. Number 9 for me, this is a throwback to a show that I'm not really a big fan of, but I absolutely found this band thanks to this show, and that's What's Up People from Death Note.
What's up, people?
Oh, apparently they played at Knotfest last year, and my buddy Ralph got to see them, and I'm like, are you kidding me? And they played that song, and I'm like, holy shit.
Oh,
That's cool. No, it was the first time I ever heard like a really heavy song in an anime, and I was like, you know, at the time, I think it was like middle school, I'm like listening to like fucking like heavy shit like Disturbed and like System of a Down and like older Linkin Park and Slipknot, and like I hear this song on Death Note and I'm like, what the fuck is that? I need this. And then I found out they also did the ending as well, and I was like, oh my god. So I listened to the record that was on, and I'm like, oh my god, this is awesome, and I loved it.
Tonight on things I didn't know I needed.
Right? Yeah. I love it. So I'm gonna jump right into number 8. Number 8. Now I'm using all English names. It's number 8 is Imagination from Spire. It's the first opening to Haikyuu, and I absolutely love that song. It's just such a fun song to listen to, and it gets me pumped. It really does. I think it matches the show like really well. Like the second opening is good. Don't get me wrong. Was it? Oh yeah, I forgot who does it. But it's a cool opening and stuff. But I feel like anytime I hear that beginning like riff from Imagination, I'm just all, oh shit, I'm gonna play some volleyball now. Let's fucking go. So yeah, it's great. I love that song. And then I'm just gonna roll right on into number 7. Number 7 is again from Yui from Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. That is such a deceptive song because it starts out like all rockin', like it's like the beginning part is all rockin', and then it gets like in the verse, it's like all kind of quiet with like this acoustic guitar riff, and Yui's just singing this part, and then it cranks back into the bridge before it hits like this powerful chorus, and I love it. I remember the first time I heard it, I was like, holy shit, this is fucking cool. I really love it. I really loved it, and I was like, it's a song that I keep coming back to, and it's another fun classic, and I love it. Number 6 is Flyers from Death Parade. Hey, a song that's made it on all of our lists. It's just such a good song. It's like, I remember when May told me to watch Death Parade, I'm like, alright, I'll watch Death Parade, and then the opening happens, I'm all, what the fuck is this? What the?
And then you watch the episode, and then you're like, this is not what I thought it was going to be.
All of a sudden, everyone's all happy and, like, drinking and, like, doing the can at one point. They're all dancing, and it's this, like, pop rock, like, Japanese pop rock, like, funk.
And, like, falling off
anthem.
trapezes.
Yeah, and then and it's like, and then their singer has, like, this awesome-ass afro when you watch the music video for it, and I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, my God. This is so awesome. It was cool. And it's like, it's that, and then a couple other songs that I'll get to later on the list, or songs that are just, I heard and I'm like, I wasn't expecting this, and oh my god, this is great. So yeah, that's number 6. Number 5 is, Mira had it as her number 1 on her list, and I put the English name of it, The Wings of Freedom from Attack on Titan's second opening. How is it pronounced in Japanese again?
Do you know Tsubasa?
Yeah, that. No, I talked about it earlier, but it's like, it makes me want to just throw on my maneuver gear and fly around the city and kill Titans in the name of the Survey Corps. And it's like, oh my god, it's this epic. I'm going to talk about why it beat out the first opening. Is the first opening is iconic because you're not expecting it. But it's like, when you get to the second opening, you're thinking, all right, they're going to change openings. How are they going to, like, wow us like they did with the first opening? And what they did was they created this dynamic, like, symphonic speed metal song that's like the theme of the Survey Corps, and I'm like, holy shit, they delivered, and I love it. And it's like, my dad even agrees, because my dad actually got up to that point in Attack on Titan when he was watching it, and he was like, I like this song, this is really good. I'm like, right, it's awesome. I love it, and it's, I don't know, I'm going to eventually learn it on drums, because holy shit, that's a fast song to play. Yeah, so that's number 5. Number 4, god, this was a toss-up between the first and the second opening, but I just have to go with the first one. It's Rage On from Free. I love Dried Up You Flame, but Rage On makes me just want to, like, crowd surf and swim in the crowd, over the crowd as, like, Ray. Just because, like, it's as soon as I hear, like, the beginning of that song, I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I want to just, like, go crazy. I love it. It's a crazy.
Which is still done by Old Codex, so that helps.
It's Old Codex, yeah, and I want them to come out here at some point and do a show, because that would be so awesome, and we all would go, and it'd be great. Yeah, it's a good song, and it's also doubles as that was my introduction to Old Codex, so it kind of has a special place in my heart.
There you go.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Number 3 is In My World from Blue Exorcist. That's the second opening. I can't really explain why I love this song so much. I just do. Like, this is one of those, like, I don't have an explanation for it. I just love it. And, it's a fun song. It was a song because, like, unlike the first opening, and people are going to give me shit for this, I don't really remember the first opening, but I absolutely remembered the second opening the first time I heard it. And I'm like, I'm really going to like this song. And I think it's, at one point, it was on repeat on my iPod. I'm like, I love this fucking song. It's really good, and I need to check out more from Rookies as Punks because they're really good in that one song, which means that I'm sure they've got more good songs elsewhere too. And I'm just
they
gonna roll
did one
right
of
on
the
in
openings for Durarara too.
Do they do Durarara as well? I need to watch
Yeah.
Durarara. I have not watched Durarara. I need to watch Durarara.
They did the second opening.
Well, then I guess I'll have another song of theirs I'll enjoy. Cool, awesome, I'm excited. So I'm gonna roll right into my number two. Number two, this is why I was laughing. Number two on my list is also Renegades from Gangsta. It also is my number two. That
I think I know your number one then.
I think you might know my number one. Don't say anything yet because I gotta go to my honorable
I
mentions.
won't say anything.
Yeah. No, but Renegades from Gangsta. That is just it's one of those songs that like lyrically it doesn't go with the show. Like it in the sense of like it's not written about the show. It's just a song that matches the tone of a certain part of the show. But it does it so well and it gets you so excited and it's like regardless of if like you're dreading the fate of your favorite character or you're like some shit's going on and I want to know, you hit that opening and they never of course I haven't watched episode 12 yet, which just came out today as the date of recording this. It's just like they don't put anything before the opening. The opening is the first thing you hear and it's like it gets you excited. You're all, fuck yeah, let's go. And it's like a pounding like electro rock song. So it's like you could dance to it, but you can go crazy to it at the same time. And I absolutely love it. And it's my number two for a reason. And it's still on repeat on my iPod right now. Like it's not going to leave repeat for quite a while. That and my number one are not going to leave repeat on my iPod for quite a while. But before I get to my number one, here are some honorable mentions. I've got My Soul Your Beat, the opening from Angel Beats. That's just a cool, like, peaceful little song, and it's memorable, and I like it. Falling Down from Eden in the East. This was the Japanese opening, the one that was the Oasis song. I know people are going to give me shit for it, but I really like the song. I like kind of the spacey vibe of it, and it was like, with Eden in the East, it's like, there was a lot of, like, you don't know what the fuck is going on, but you're just going with it. Yeah, I don't know. Wait, what? This is happening? Okay, fuck it. I'm down with it. And I think that spacey vibe of that opening was what I really loved. I also have the opening from Cowboy Bebop. I mean, that's a classic. What can you say about it? All I have to say is 3, 2, 1, let's jam, and everybody knows what you're talking about. That's iconic. I love it. I still love it. I've got
just make sure to blow this scene and get everybody and their stuff together.
Absolutely. I also got the opening to Mushishi. See, I had to say season 1 now because there's a season 2. I totally forgot there was a season 2. Yeah, opening from the first season of Mushishi. Absolutely love it. It's just a cool little acoustic piece, and it's just like it matches the show so well, and it's really cool, and I love it. And then my last honorable mention is Fide from God Eater. That's another old Codex song. And it's really fucking like heavy and good, and it's old Codex, so I mean, come on, you can't go wrong with them. And I'm excited to hear the EP that Fide is going to be on. So there was my honorable mentions. Let me go ahead and get to my number one. Here, actually, before I get to my number one, Mira probably knows, but Maeve, what do you think my number one is?
No idea.
You have no idea. Good. Mira, you think you know?
I think I do.
You think you do? What do you think it is?
Is it Unravel?
Number one on my list is Unravel from Tokyo Ghoul. yeah, you got it. I was like, I know that you know this. God. This was the first time I heard a song from an anime that I was so emotionally connected to that I was like, holy shit. And it's like, it's weird because the song does something so right that makes it accessible to anyone regardless if they know Tokyo Ghoul or not. The song is note for note about Kaneki and what happens in season 1. And it matches note for note what he goes through, but at the same time it's written from it's written in like a first person point of view. So it's like, even if you don't know Tokyo Ghoul or anything like that, if you listen to the song, if you've been there before, you know the feeling, and you can connect to it regardless. And I absolutely fell in, like, it's weird. The first time I heard the song, I didn't like it. And it was, you would I think Mira, like you ages ago when you watched Tokyo Ghoul, you posted the opening and ending, and I heard the opening and like I heard like the first minute, and I'm like, I don't get it, and it wasn't until when we were editing, the saddest moments, or I was editing the saddest moments in anime back when we were doing discussion thread, and I used that song in the background, and I wanted to get the point where it hits the chorus of the song. And it right there, it just clicked. I'm like, I'm absolutely in love with this song. And I kept listening to it. And then the end of Route A happened, and that extremely beautiful acoustic version of Unravel came up. And it made me fall in love with the song even more. Of course, it made it even more emotional, which, I mean, for multiple reasons. But, I love the song so much. Given what was going on in the scene. Yeah. I love the song so much, and it's a song I'm always going to be listening to at some point in one way or another. And I love it and all that fun stuff. So that's my list. And this is we'll be back next episode. Next week next time, we're just going to jump right on into our top favorite anime endings. So we will catch you guys next time. See you later.